So today we're deep diving into the financials of an actual laundromat deal using AI to do this in the fastest time frame possible, breaking down the revenue, the expenses, and most importantly, the profits. So I'll be showing you how to analyze these numbers like a pro using AI. So whether you're looking to buy your first laundromat or add another one to your portfolio, this will help you make a smart, informed decision and analyze a laundromat faster than you ever thought possible. We'll cover everything from how much cash flow you can expect each month, what to watch out for with operating costs, and how to input all of this into the best analysis calculator out there so you can feel confident about your purchase. Then by the end of this video, you'll know exactly what to look for when you're evaluating a laundromat business, and you'll have the tools to spot whether a deal is a moneymaker or something to avoid. So if you're ready to take a look at some real world numbers and get into the details, stick with me. This could be the opportunity that changes everything. So before you watch this, I have a free training that walks you through the 30-day checklist to find, buy, and operate a laundromat passively so you can completely change your financial future in a short amount of time. You can find the link below this video to get that checklist and the free training.
So there's 3 different prompts you can do here. One of them is analyze my laundromat deal. Help me compare 2 scenarios. And then another one is this a good laundromat to buy? So we're going to start with analyze my laundromat deal. I'm basically going to copy and paste all this. This is going to be all the income, all the expenses. We'll actually put this whole thing in there. And we're going to put this in the ChatGPT. And I'm going to say, okay, so I mean, just by putting that in there and not doing any prompts whatsoever, it's going to kind of give you a rundown of what it's reading. Okay, so I'm going to say, break these down by monthly and annual revenue and expenses by column, something like that. It doesn't have to be exact, and it'll break it down and put them into monthly, annual revenue, gross profit, expenses. And again, you could go back to this, just make sure it's reading it right, but I mean, you copy and pasted it, so there's no reason why it's not going to. And from here, let this finish up. Operating income, 54,000. Okay, so it's reading that all perfectly. Going to say, what would be good valuation for this laundromat? Give me 2 to 6x NOI. It's going to give me different valuations based on those NOIs, which is essentially what we have at the bottom of our analysis calculator in the program. And then I could say, okay, based on this information that you have, you know, what would be, say, would this be a good deal purchase if I seller finance it and put, just say 15K down. All right, it's got all these funny prompts too. Like, it's a juicy angle. I don't know where it comes up with this stuff, but it says some funny stuff. All right, so here's how we'll approach it. Down payment, 15,000. Assume purchase price, which, yeah, I forgot to even tell it which NOI we were buying it at, so it calculated 4.5 times. Seller note would be 235, 6% interest, 10-year amortization. It just came up with that. I didn't even give it the terms. And it shows you what your monthly payment would be at that price, your monthly NOI, monthly debt payment, and then essentially what your profit's going to be after you pay your debt, and then annual profit. So if you did 15K down, it's going to also calculate your cash on cash return 155%. It's an awesome deal. Now we could even change this up a little bit. Let's say, okay, the seller wants 5.5x NOI, but we can do 10K down with an interest rate of, let's say, 5.5% on a 7-year note, which means the seller is going to carry that note for up to 7 years. All right, so 5.5x NOI, going to be just above 300,000. Down payment 10,000. The financed amount 290. Gives you all the term information here. Then the monthly loan payment calculation based on the terms that we gave it. And then it's going to do the breakdown for you again here. Obviously, your cash on cash return is going to be decreased because you're putting less down, you're paying a higher price for it. Still pretty darn good at 49%. And the deal still cash flows even at a higher price. So after everything's paid, you're basically netting like $400 a month, which is not a lot, obviously. You want something that's going to have more juice to squeeze out of it. So there's a couple different things that you could do here. And in the analysis calculator, we have what if scenarios. So I'm going to say, give me 2 what if scenarios. Number 1, what if I increase revenue by 15K a year, which is extremely doable just by raising vend prices. Or number 2, what if I decrease expenses? Maybe there's 2 employees and you only need 1, or maybe there's somewhere you could trim the fat by 10K a year. All right, so it's going to give you both scenarios in this case. So it's going to tell you your new annual revenue based on if you increased it, because the what if scenario was the number 1. If we're adding more revenue, breaks it down, increases your cash on cash return significantly, annual profit after debt just over 19,000. That it even comes up with a new valuation based on that price. So, reminder here with the what if scenario, we're never paying anybody for the work we're going to do to the business or the income that we're going to produce after we buy it. So don't ever let an owner convince you otherwise. We're paying them for the actual numbers. So these new valuations, you could essentially ignore these. The only thing that comes into play here is once you do raise the revenue, the new valuation is kind of like for your own peace of mind, knowing that you're raising the value of the business as you increase the revenue. All right, so that would give us monthly profit after debt of $1,600. Now let's just say you decreased expenses by 10K a year and you didn't increase revenue or do anything different. Your monthly profit after debt is going to be just above $1,200. So there's a lot of creative ways that you could do this. You could also say, all right, well, what if I increase revenue by 10 or 15K and then also cut expenses by 5,000 or 8,000? Essentially, any scenarios you want to play with here, you could do in this chat and not have to just put it in the analysis calculator. And the thing I like about this is while you're analyzing deals is you can do this quickly. So if you're in the phase where you're analyzing, call it 3 to 10 deals a week or more than that, This is going to help you get there a lot faster.
All right, so if you made it this far in the video, you're obviously interested in creating financial independence through laundromat ownership. So check out my free 20-minute training that walks you through the 30-day checklist to find, buy, and operate a laundromat passively. You can do that in the link below this video. So now you know how to analyze a laundromat in depth using AI so you can feel confident about buying a great investment. If you found this video helpful and you want to learn more about acquiring and managing profitable laundromats, be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any future content. I really appreciate you watching, and happy laundromat hunting.